What's up, internets? Welcome back to the Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition Character Showcase, and this time we're going to be looking at Ghirahim, the villain from Skyward Sword, and the reason why I'm going to be putting him as one of my recommendations is just because he has the best 1v1, or one of the best 1v1 capabilities in the entire game, except of course for characters like Sia, or even Linkle I hear, although we're going to get into that later. One of the things about Ghirahim which makes him stand out, and this really did surprise me when I did the stream on launch day, is that not everyone knows the trick regarding his strong attack. Now, for those guys that don't know, the strong attack is he throws out a singular dagger, and then he'll establish a bond with the target, and then after that he's going to throw multiple daggers, which will all home in on the character. What you can do with this is that when you throw out all the multi-daggers, you can actually dodge cancel that, and then then you can cancel the dodge cancel into some more knives, so you can just do that attack indefinitely. As you can see over here, he has the Darkfire Demon Blade, so he has the same combination of elements that Young Link has, and that's something we're going to be making a bit of use of over here. I guess we might as well use Sia for this one too. One of the things about Ghirahim is that he has amazing 1v1 potential, but like I said, he's the opposite of Sia in that he has some of the worst AoE potentials in the entire game. Now, unfortunately, not very many of his combos do very well in terms of racking up the KO counts, but what you can do is anywhere of a mix between the combo 4 and combo 5, really. Those would be your best bets, just due to the fact that they help build up your FP, or sorry, not FP, your SP. So here we go. I did the wrong one, I did the wrong combo, but basically, like, this combo over here is going to be one of them, just because it also makes you slightly invincible, or at least airborne. That's going to be very helpful. You want to build up your SP as much as you can, just due to the fact that it is going to be your main source of AoE. Now, when you're doing these cancels, it's a lot easier to do than it is to explain, but I'll just say that right now, that when you do them, you always have to make sure that you're keeping a very good distance, but make sure you don't get too close, because otherwise they're just going to go away from your target, and you don't want that. So here we go, just do your cancels best you can. Like, if you're surrounded by smaller enemies, then you don't really have to sweat it. And then in between all these, you just have to start building up your SP. Okay, so here's the bomb shoe. It's really easy to do this. I actually did this in a previous recording, but I had like 20 seconds left on the clock, and I still was able to get it in just the right amount of time. But it takes about like 15 seconds to do this, depending on how well you can do these. After a couple of seconds, it does disappear, but honestly, you don't need it for that long. Okay, so again, I'm going to do this combo just to build up my gauge. Make sure that you're not topped up too much, especially when you're playing as Ghirahim, because that's kind of serving as an indicator that, like, you haven't really done much to rack up your KO counts, and you definitely don't want to have that. Okay, so I have 27 seconds left on the clock, and I know for a fact that this is going to be surrounded by a bunch of captains. So what I'm going to do is that I could technically, because Girahim's DPS is just super high, he would be able to stop it in time, but I'd rather just get everyone surrounding this and then start farming away at my KOs, because this would be the best place to do it. Okay, so unfortunately the bomb tree is going to go off, and yeah, just pretty much try to get yourself in the middle as best you can. I can't really take too much damage with this particular build that I'm using right now, or with all these badges that I'm using right now. I think I probably could have been able to clear it out, but that's okay. I'm more concerned with just getting my KO counts up at this point. So again, like, just make sure you're doing this. Combo 4 and 5 is your best bet for building up meter, and we're gonna do that right now. Oh my goodness, Ghirahim really can't take a hit though. So yeah, this is also a very useful combo. And oh, good. Also, we got ourselves that free SP, so here we go. So yeah, I'm pretty much just going to be burning this. Unfortunately, also, I need to sort of take my focus away from this and then go straight to the allied base. If this allied base falls, then we have to do this all over again. And I don't want to do that, so let's go ahead and just mosey on over down here. You can really clear these really easily, honestly. Here we go. Again, remember, just maintain your distance. And you do have one finger on the dodge button as it is. Honestly, what I would recommend is just having, like, your index finger and your ring finger on the dodge and attack buttons, so that you can just continuously it's kind of like playing the piano, but even if you haven't played the piano, it's okay. It's like using a keyboard for you nerds out there that can't be bothered to enjoy the finer arts of music. Okay, so yeah, here we go. Again, it's just a matter of keeping your distance. Honestly, our main priority right now is just to take out every single captain that's in our way. we're going to take out every single captain, and no matter how high their morale is, we just have so much DPS that it's just not going to matter. So, what's going to happen now is young Link, the captain, is actually going to try to make an attempt on the fortress as soon as I clear out this map. So I don't want to do it immediately, but I do want to take out the captains, because just so you guys know, what makes Ghirahim so useful in this game is the fact that whenever you take out a captain, that means that there is going to be less influence for the enemy on your map, meaning that they won't be able to take back any fortresses very easily unless they have raid captains. So honestly, you could just get away with just killing all these guys just using Ghirahim. Of course, you won't be able to rack up your KO counts, but that is just kind of like the safe way of doing it. And it's just a very nice alternative playstyle in my mind. So here we go. The keep boss is probably going to die. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna let this keep boss live for now, because I do need to get those KOs up. Like, I don't want to end up having no KOs. So just kind of delay it for a little bit longer. Get your KOs while you still can. And, oh yeah, also, there is a fairy over there, and a bunch of bosses. Okay, we still have plenty of things to do before we actually seal the deal on this. How many minutes do we have? 4 minutes and 30 seconds? Not bad. Yeah, more than enough time. Remember, you need to do this all in less than 15 minutes, but Ghirahim's so fast at killing captains one at a time that it's just, you're not going to notice it. Here you go. Here comes Tetra. And what's cool, though, is that the fact that you can always keep your distance. This is also a very... It's a kind of a bit of a glass cannon. I wish there were more sort of glass cannon skills available in this game that you can apply to your weapons, but that's okay. So again, try not to top up too much on your SP. Burn it as much as you can, especially if you're inside of fortresses, which I'm not right now. But we are surrounded by a bunch of guys here, so again, like, as soon as you're surrounded by a bunch of guys, you have to do this. Rack up the KO count as quickly as you can. Okay, I'm going to rescue this fairy, because I do know that the AI captain is going to try to enter the... What's it called? Is going to try to enter the enemy ally keep. Sorry, yeah, enemy keep by himself, and honestly, he's going to take damage over time. Like, he may be young Link, but if it's controlled by the AI, it's not going to mean much, just how overpowered he is. Again, yeah, just spam this. You're going to see me spamming this attack a lot, because this is going to be his main source of actually clearing crowds. His other attacks are pretty decent, but unfortunately his combo 5, the one where he just takes up everything into the air, it doesn't hit as much area. If it sucks people in, it would be a lot more useful, but unfortunately, the amount of people you can get isn't that great. It could be better, but it's okay. When he does bring it down, you do notice a bit of a splash damage, which is nice. Okay, I can go ahead and grab this fairy. And we actually have more than enough time to go ahead and get all the other ones. So let me just go explain a little more of the gimmick, since, yeah, I was really surprised when I found out not enough people knew about this. But essentially, the gimmick is that you, like for me, that's the X button on the gaming controller. You press that, and then, yeah, you press that, and then you dodge cancel with the index finger, and then you just kind of alternate between both. Yeah, if you can hear it in my microphone, I apologize, but that kind of gives you an idea. It's really, really quick. It's not hard at all. It's much more difficult to explain than it is to perform. So again, you just cancel, you dodge cancel, and then you cancel your dodge cancel. So again, we're just going to go ahead and do this. Try to get... This is probably your best bet outside of using your warrior gauge, or SP. I have to stop making that mistake. I'm so used to the Fire Realm terminology that I keep forgetting. So yeah, just continue spamming away at this. One thing I also could do, I'm not gonna do it since this is supposed to be Ghirahim's video, but I could just switch over to Sia right now and then just get the remainder of my KOs. But I don't want to deprive you guys of seeing Ghirahim in action. This is the Ghirahim showcase, after all. Maybe summon these goblins while we're at it. And yeah, just rack up the KOs while we're here. Again, we are not at all pressed for time. We have 8 minutes remaining, and we're more than halfway there. Okay, just finish this off. And we're going to get this last fortress. Hopefully getting this last fortress should be enough before we get the final mandatory fortress. So, okay, this Outpost Captain, it's not really much. Like, yeah, it's a very weak attack, isn't it? Goodness. Like, it looks cool. Most of its attacks, they look really, really cool, but they don't really do much damage. It's all about that cancel. Yeah, and unfortunately, you can't dodge cancel the snaps, as you saw me try to do. But you are able to cancel once the goblins come out, or the bow goblins come out. So again, just trying to get as much as we can over here. Man, there's like no one here. What is it with the spawn rate right now in this keep? There's like no one here. I feel like I'm wasting my time just being here. And your time, by extension. My apologies. Okay, yeah, keep boss. Yeah, just do the sword beam. And yeah, always just dodge cancel that attack where he makes things come out of the ground. That's going to be one other useful thing that you can do. Oh, and also you have to aim it manually, so as you see, I also whiffed it in point blank range. Here we are. So we get ourselves a chest. This contains a heart container. Nice. Health is always nice. And we're going to just run in here. Okay. So hopefully this should also get us closer to 1600. If not, then we're just going to spam away inside of the enemy keep. So let's go ahead and head there right now. I guess we're going to take the long way around. Yeah, we are going to go ahead and take the long way around, I think. So, Young Link is actually going to start heading there himself. I might as well follow along. Yeah, I'll follow wherever Young Link's going. And then we're going to clear out whatever keeps we can on the way there. Because all we need is 128 more KOs. Ghirahim, again, like, the real problem with Ghirahim is that he doesn't have very much in the way of KOs. You do have to reach a little bit. So, like I said, polar opposite of Sia. Okay, so here we go. This should be a decent amount. And that explosion at the end. So you can see over there, 1 is all it takes to get that. Ooh, we can get this guy. He's a little bit surrounded, but that's okay. Uh-oh. Oh, they always have a tendency to sneak up on you, don't they? Goodness. Very crafty. Oh, also there's going to be a bomb tree that's going to make attempts on our keep, and I can't have that. So, do you know what? I'm actually going to cancel everything right now. I'm going to give the fairy, because I know that Young Link's going to go in here. I don't want to take that extra damage. Might as well get some KOs while I'm at it. That bomb shoe was taking the long way around, and that's great. I'm going to be able to stop the bomb shoe really, really quickly. As soon as I can catch up to it, you know? But yeah, like again, I've mentioned it before, I might as well repeat myself. When it comes to the bomb shoes, Ghirahim's DPS is just so high that it would, like, you could have 20 seconds remaining and you'd still be able to reach it. And reach it and then kill it. It's just really, really good. Fail that one. I think it lasts for like all of 5 or 10 seconds, I think. Something like that. Okay. So yeah, if I nailed all the dodges, then that would have been better, but that's okay. Okay, we can actually get some KOs here, can't we? Yeah, we can get some KOs here. There's a bunch of people attacking the allied keep. I'm not too worried about that. I'm a little bit worried, but honestly, I think this last SP should be enough to get myself into 21 KOs. So I'm gonna run up to Volga. Yeah, Ren's a Volga. He's surrounded by at least 20 people, so this should be good. And then after that, it's just a 1v1 match. Perfect. Okay, so now it's easy. Wait, come on now. Oh yeah, he keeps dodging these ones too, doesn't he? There we go. Okay, perfect. Go. Look at that health go down. Like, again, like, also, this particular Volga is very, very tanky too. So yeah, keep that in mind, like, just to give you an idea of just how good his DPS is, because again, he's able to chunk it really, really quickly. Yeah, I gotta focus a little bit. I'm missing all my cancels right now. If you do it quick enough, it actually looks like he's not even moving at all, which is great. It's a really, really cool trick. And honestly, it's something that I recommend a lot of people like to just try out using this one. Here we go. Come on, we're almost there. Stop dodging. There we go. I know you are Fee, but we can't wait. Come on now, almost there. Oh, it becomes a bit laborious, I will admit. Volga is also a very tanky character, I found. He even like gave Young Link a bit of time. Come on, yeah, you're almost there. I think like maybe like after one more should be okay. I see that my allied base is under attack. That has me a little bit worried, but as long as I can land this, we're okay. Come on, land it. Land it. Oh boy. Come on, land it. There we go. There's always that pressure, because yeah, again, you have that allied base under attack. It actually has me a little bit worried right now. But yeah, as long as Volga doesn't dodge the rest of these ones, the AI is pretty easy to exploit. Oh, that had me a little bit heated right now. I was really concerned because I saw the allied base in the middle of the screen becoming increasingly more occupied. But yeah, just like with every other 4+ weapon map in this game, as long as you get the A rank, so you get the 1600 KOs in less than 15 minutes and less than 200 damage, I believe, then you will get yourself another 4+. And honestly, it's just a really, really cool thing that you can do in this game. Like I mentioned before, you can actually get your 4+ weapons before you even get the level 2 versions of that exact same weapon, provided that it's the kind of map like this one where you're allowed to use 2 characters. So yeah, this is also one of the easier ones to farm, and I would recommend for those of you guys that prefer to have a sort of assassin playstyle. Ghirahim's a really, really fun character, and while he may fall short in terms of wave clear, he certainly shines in terms of his 1v1 potential. And he's only level 72. Out of the 3 showcases that we've done, he's definitely the lowest level out of all of them. Okay, let's see what weapon we get. How about you guys join me in this wonderful game of RNG? Like I can't seem to get anywhere past a 4-star. Maybe I have to unlock something. That's okay. Honestly, it's more damage. It's 150 more than my previous weapon. I'll keep it. I'll take it. Anyways, guys, thanks very, very much for joining me for the Ghirahim showcase. And as usual, after I sell all these items, I'm gonna keep these though. Don't want to sell those. After this though, we're gonna be looking at another character who is also one of my hearty recommendations. So I hope you guys look forward to it. Until next time, I'll sell all these weapons too. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.